Hey guys, good afternoon. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Bridgie. How you guys doing? I hope you're doing well today. Thank you very much for stopping by. And if you have not yet subscribed, it's your first time or you've been watching me all these years and still have not given me the gift of subscribing, today is the day. Please subscribe. It's a red button, and if you hit on the bell sign, you get a notification whenever I post my videos. YouTube subscription is 100% free of charge. No payment required. Thank you. I just want to thank those who have supported me on my foundation, St. Bridget's Foundation. It's been amazing, the journey so far. We spent 500,000, giving 250 and 250 on two different occasions, and it's been amazing. It feels really, really good to be able to give back and to be able to bless those who are so you know, who are less privileged than us. And yeah, I've got someone on Patreon who's supporting me. Thank you very much, sis. I've got another two people also who've donated one-off donations since my last video. I want to thank each and every one of you. Thank you. So today, guys, I want to share with you a story that is so painful and devastating. If you live in the diaspora, I am highlighting it again that it is very important for you, for any project that you are doing in Nigeria or anywhere in Africa, for you to be very, very careful, because trust me, the number of people that you can trust back home are very few and far in between. We see these things happening over and over and over again. And yet people will not learn, because their family member will say, come and build this house, come and build a house. Just send small money. How much? Before you spend 10 million, you would have finished building this house. Before you spend 50 million, you would have finished building this house. And in your calculation, in your own mind, you will estimate it and say, okay, this is the amount of money I'm going to need. But unfortunately, it never turns out to be like that. Somebody actually said to me that if they want to build a house now, what they want to do is that they will be going. If it's every 3 months, they can go. Every 6 months, they will take a week off. The amount of work that you can achieve on your site, just sitting down there and making sure that you're controlling your work and controlling the people that are doing it, is going to be so much more better than, you know, people that you will send money to and they will do your money, bashu, nyama, and do whatever they like without a thought about you that is earning this hard-earned money, very hard-earned money in the diaspora. So this lady lives in the US, and the brother was encouraging her to come and build a house as usual. So she said, okay, it's a good thing to build a house in Nigeria, and she decided to send the brother money to buy land. Do you know what the brother did? As the brother bought one plot of land for the sister with the money she sent, and bought another plot of land for himself side by side. So the money the sister actually sent for the land, because the people are never honest. They are never honest. If the land is like 2.5 million, they will tell you it's 5 million. If the land is 1 million, they will tell you it's 1.5, or they must add something to each. So what did he do? The money the sister sent is actually enough to buy the land and to build the foundation. But he took the money, bought one plot for himself, bought one plot for the sister. So as the sister is sending money to Nigeria, what he would do is that, if let's say the sister sends $5,000, he would take 2,500 for her project and use 2,500 for his own project. So he was building both houses simultaneously. After 5 years, house is not complete. This woman has sent money. Every time she'll be asking me, how come this building is still not complete? And it's not a 4 flat. It's not a block of flats. Why is it taking so long to build just one house? He will say, oh, it's the cost of exchange rate, oh, it's the dollar, oh, it's gone down, oh, building materials is expensive, oh, he doesn't want to buy the fake one, or if he buys the substandard one, that the house will collapse. Have you not been hearing on social media how houses are collapsing in Lagos? And I don't want that thing to happen to you. That's why I'm buying the original. I'm buying the original. Ironic, washing a lie. Not knowing that this is what this guy has been doing. So, the sister now went to Nigeria. Eventually, after 5 years, she went to Nigeria, and he took her to the house. The house is still not completed. They finished building it now. They roofed it. But you know that, just roofing, the work has not finished. You still need to do, the electricals, you do the wiring of the outside, you do, the plumbing work and everything. You do so many things that you still need to do, which is inside the house, that is still going to take a lot of money for you to finish. The finishing is always very, very expensive as well. People think it's just to build a house and roof it that is building. No, finishing is, sometimes you spend more money, if not as much as what you spend building. finishing a house, because in the building, the thing that's expensive really is the roofing, the foundation, and those are the other things that you really say that, you know, you spend a lot of money if you know about building. I'm not an expert, but, you know, from my little understanding, that's it. Anyway, so it was a neighbor who knows what is going on, who knows this brother and this sister, that, you know, noticed that this boy did not tell the sister that this house, oh, you know how you go to a new area they are developing, you see two houses that look alike, you think maybe your neighbor that bought the other land is the one that is developing that one, not knowing that your own brother that you are giving money to help you build is the one that is building for himself. It's a neighbor that now said that he was watching to see if the boy was actually going to tell the sister that he is building as well, and it's from the money that the sister is sending that he's building his own too. But this boy never did. He never told. So the neighbor is now saying he doesn't want to get involved in family conflict, so that it will not be as if he's the one that went to do ofofo, that went to do amebo, AK. He doesn't know whether to tell this sister, this is what has been going on. This house that you think you've been building for 5 years, that you've not finished building, your brother is not being honest with you. He's basically robbing you. The money you send for one house has built 2 houses, and your brother is building one for himself. You know, to be honest, when people behave, I don't know what they have in the back of their mind, because some people are so mean. You have the same flesh and blood, but the way they will treat you, you'll be wondering. When it comes to money, yeah, people can be, they will lose their conscience, they will lose their heart. Any reasonable thinking that you think a human being will have, they will lose it, all because of these coins. I'm thinking in my mind, what does it think is going to happen eventually? Okay, the sister doesn't live in Nigeria. She lives in the US. Maybe she's going to visit occasionally when the house is eventually completed. And then she will visit. Will she not see that the brother is living in across from him? Or how is he going to do it? Is he planning to rent his own out? Or is he planning to eventually do something to the sister so that the sister will not even come to that one at all? Because I don't put it past them. Honestly, I don't. We've heard stories now, when they finish building, if you are trying to come, they will tell you that it's their name they put on it. And that by the time you are trying to come and take possession of it, they can harm the person. So that is where the situation is now. The neighbor is the one that is now saying, should we tell her, or we should just allow sleeping dogs to lie jeje, so she'll continue to be a mugu to the brother. Same father, same mother. Younger brother is the one that is robbing the sister now. She's there in the US now. Only God knows how many hours she's working. Nursing job that is so difficult that they will... You see, this mask, I was saying to my sister in the US a few days ago, I said, how do you people that work in healthcare, how do you do it? Me, I've never worn a mask before in my life. Since this COVID-19, I started wearing this thing. Once I wear it, I cannot breathe. Look, I can't breathe. I cannot breathe. And that's why you see people keep putting it here, because God that created the nose knows that it needs air to go into it if your mouth is closed. Imagine the surgical masks that these nurses, that you guys wear. And then the standing, you will stand and stand and stand. Nursing job is not an easy. That's why a lot of people run away from it. It's not an easy job, but people do it because they have to survive. They do it because they've got bills to pay. They've got family that they want to support both in the US and in Nigeria. And then one lazy ass brother who does not even know where money comes from, how difficult it is for the sister to maintain probably 2 jobs that she's doing to make ends meet. Because for you to be able to, you know, pay your bills in the US and be able to send some substantial amount of money to Nigeria, in some states that you live in America that is so expensive, like in New York, California, for you to even pay rent self is bahala. Talk of having excess to send to Nigeria. You have a lot of outgoings. You have children. They are going to go to uni, that you need to pay fees. It's not like, you know, you don't have your own wahala that you are dealing with daily. But you know, these people back home just think that money is so easy. Because they say, Ashebi is dollar. When you change the dollars now, by the time you change $1,000, you change $5,000, the money will be plenty in Naira. But you've forgotten that for every dollar that person is earning is 2 cheers and swords. Oh my show, I feel really, really sad for people who become victims of family who defraud them like this. So, I don't know. I say I'm going to ask you guys, my brother fan, please. What should he do? Should we tell the sister, or we should just allow sleeping dogs to lie so that she will keep pumping money to a house that only God knows when they are going to finish it? And even if they finish it, if they will allow her to live there, only God knows. You know, initially when I started about the I was telling a lot of people, don't build, because of personal experiences and, you know, my family members' experiences of building houses in Nigeria and in everywhere in Africa. There was the other story I shared very early on this channel about a Ghanaian man that built a house, and they just, this one is the housekeeper that just, He just slaughtered him because he wanted to inherit the house. These are the things that are happening. Another of my friend here told me just this week about the house that he's building in Akwa Ibom State. The uncle, the uncle was helping himself. All the things that he said would do it, are lucky, will do it, are lucky, they will do this, they will do. He did nothing. He was helping himself. By the time he got to Nigeria, the uncle's house is finished. This is a uncle that is jobless. He has no job. Where is he getting money from? That is building his house. What can she say? It's your family. If you want to go and call police, they will say, you want to divide the family, oh, you want to do this, they will start begging. So these things keep happening over and over again. And for this, my friend's case, I remember when he was telling me about this house, I said, can you trust this person? I said, no. It's my mother's brother. He won't do it. I said, are you sure? He said, 2 years down the line now, his stories. In fact, we had to go with an irons to Nigeria and went to board up the whole house, sealed up the whole place, and took the key. After they finished dealing with him, thousands of pounds spent. The uncle was helping himself to his own house. So these are all the stories that are happening. If you want to build or you want to do any project in Nigeria, I'm just going to end by saying, be very, very careful. There are people that you can trust, but they are very, very few. Or you do it yourself. If you do it yourself, what you can achieve going there and doing it yourself, that person might not be able to achieve it for you in a year. But some people, because of issue of paper or document, they cannot go. In that case, then you have to be very, very careful. Maybe you open a bank account and put your money there. If God saves your lives and preserves you and say you will build one day, you will build. Because it's very, very painful for one person to be working and another person to just be chopping the money without a care in the world. It's very, very painful alone. And until the people who live in the diaspora start carrying guns and shooting all these family members that defrauding them, they will not stop. People are just so greedy and wicked. They don't even care about you. It's bad though. It's very, very bad, honestly. So leave me your thoughts in your comment section. What you think we should do. This sister still doesn't know as we speak. She doesn't know. It's the neighbor now that is saying, should we tell her or we shouldn't tell her? I say, I don't know. This kind of thing. Left to me, I would say, let's tell her. Because it's not fair. Until that, I would say, let's tell her. But I don't want to just, jump to that conclusion. I want to ask you guys, Mabodo fam, what you think about the situation. Let's advise and help a sister out here. God will not allow us to labor in vain. We will not labor for another to inherit. All those greedy in-laws, relatives, and friends and families who think that we are here plucking money from the tree, they will not be able to see the best of us. By the grace of God, I'm aboriota, aborieshu. I want any be abori one. All evil doers, disguising as family, I'm abori one like Jesus. Oh, may God help us. So I'm going to leave you here today, guys. Leave me your thoughts and your comments in the comment section. I'll speak to you guys in my next one. I love you. Bye-bye.